Golfers say it can be the most beautiful game in the world, or a good walk spoiled.
A very frustrating game. So it's only natural at times our tempers get the best of us.
Just ask anyone who's walked off the 18th hole ready to pull up Happy Gilmore and snap a club in half.
Oh, why didn't you just go home? That's your home! Are you too good for your home?
Well, that's where Silva's Custom Golf in Danvers comes in.
I know some of the members at some of the courses, I order a set of shafts for them in advance, knowing that it's going to be a busy week.
Broken shafts, loose heads, and everything in between. Jeff Silva has seen it all. Just take a look at his golf club graveyard.
There's so many components and pieces to a golf club, so when I get that club, I bring it here to the shop, and then we do an analysis of what needs to be fixed.
But what makes his business unique is the personal touch, working directly with local courses.
Some of these courses are so busy, the pros, they just don't have enough time to do everything, and I can come in and I meet all of the professionals, pick up the clubs.
Sometimes even sending his mom to pick up broken clubs from the pro shop.
She stepped up and she's now part of the staff. She goes out and she picks up clubs, delivers. I think some of the country clubs enjoy seeing her more than me. Silva's
passion for the game started as a teenager. Determined to improve, he'd take apart his own clubs, studying the science behind the swing.
As not a very good golfer, I'm always looking for ways to tinker to get my game and make it better. So I'd like to pull parts off of clubs and try and figure out what can I do to make it better.
Today, that same curiosity fuels his craftsmanship.
Been doing this since 2013 and really started from a hobbyist to a professional, going from what would have been just basics tools in a shop to a full repair shop that you can do just about anything with.
From removing epoxy and cleaning before reattaching the head of an iron.
It looks like it's starting to come loose. So the customer, they want to make sure that they're playing in a tournament next week. They want to make sure that this is ready to go and that they're not on the golf course and worried about the club flying off.
To replacing grips, which surprisingly only takes 2 simple ingredients, a repair most golfers can make at home.
This is one of the basic things that we do in golf club repair.
By the time Silva is done, those clubs feel as good as new. Because golf is frustrating, your clubs shouldn't be. But when the game does get the best of you, there's always a place like Tatnuck Driving Range to practice.
If you don't play golf every day like the pros, you got to swing the club. It's like anything else. You got to practice, practice, practice.
For owner Kerry Scola, it all started with some advice that he never forgot.
I was probably 9, 10 years old. We were at a local driving range in Worcester, and my dad was talking to a local pro, and I overheard him say there's more money in owning a driving range than a golf course. I'm 9 years old, 10 years old, that stuck with me. From that point on, I said, that's what I want to do. I want to buy land and build a driving range.
Years and years down the road, he found the land on a hill in Worcester and got to work.
I pounded every nail in this building myself. I drove all the heavy equipment here.
Building Tatnuck from the ground up with his own 2 hands, placing every shingle on the clubhouse and every bunker on the range.
I played golf my whole life. I knew what golfers wanted. I knew what they liked.
Here's the kicker. Since day one, a bucket of balls has been $5, and more than 25 years later, they're still just $5.
That's been my thing since we opened in 1999. Prices have not gone up. You can still get 40 balls for $5. Everyone tells me I'm too cheap, actually.
The range itself is simple, welcoming, and no nonsense.
Erica's getting a token.
A token?
Golfers grab their tokens, load up a bucket, borrow a rental club for free.
From everything from lefties to righties to kids to ladies.
And get to work. From young to old, everyone hitting balls off the mats together.
He said it has a nice big head, so I shouldn't miss.
Yeah, so you can't miss. No excuse.
Yeah.
Scola doesn't just run the place, he teaches too, which I'm very happy to hear because I could use a lesson.
My passion actually is teaching. It's the one thing I really, really like. I love helping people.
He showed me the basics, how to grip the club.
God made the crease on the right hand for your thumb, for golfers.
How to line my feet up around the tee.
We can get a little wider, maybe shoulder width.
Where to shift my weight and the importance of following through with my swing.
You missed that ball by about a ½ inch.
While Scola is not a PGA certified instructor, he had my drive looking quite impressive.
That is the best golf ball I've ever hit in my life. The best I've ever hit in my life. food, fat, all of it, all of it, all of it.
Told you were going to hit him.
All right, well done, Erica.
Yeah,
and if you're curious what the most used golf club in the bag is, Jeff says it's the putter, of course, because it's used almost on every hole, unless you've really chipped one in. And sometimes it's used, 2, 3, 4 times on each hole.
You know nothing about that.